Everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. I am late. I am still alive. I was working on my car, and I got it done. I put up some shorts on the progress of like inspection, what I found. My trunk rusted out, right? Not very quantum, not very woo woo-y, but just this. It was needed so much because if you let it go, your car falls apart. Your trunk rots out on a unibody car falls apart. Don't want that. And I got hit back as soon as I could. I am covered. My hair is full of rust. Okay. If I'd have known what I was doing, I would have sprayed it down with light oil so it didn't create all the clouds of rust that I was in. And I'm like, oh man, it was rough. But I'm here and that's okay. So that has been the car stuff has been taking over my life for the past little while, and it still is not done because I got other work to do too. But that's okay. That's okay, right? That's car ownership, and that's what it takes to keep one on the road for a long time because they're machines and they need work. And I'm a little bit out of sorts because of it, because, well, it's a rough job. I didn't know. I've never done that before. I said, you know what? I got sheet metal, I got wire brush on a drill. Let me see what I can get done. And I got it. It's mostly rust free and I used rust converter. I did shorts. I did shorts over it. And yeah, I'm just looking at all the little details. It's been an interesting week. I don't have too much planned because I'm kind of tired right now. This is my first cup of coffee since I walked in the door, and I'm almost at my 1 hour mark. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, I made it. Car's fixed. A little more. This is the cup of coffee I've had since about 12 o'clock this afternoon. And the only one I've had. I'm like, oh man. Mm. May the power of Alien Girl sustain me for this show, right? But yeah, so that's what I did today. And I mean, I was trying to think, I'm tired. It took a lot out of me to do that job. And yeah, Lynn, look on my channel, look on my other videos. I made some shorts. I think one not short video about what I was doing today. The trunk is anti-rusted, protected, and if it happens again, I'm just going to put a piece of diamond plate steel over top of it, paint it red, and put a door on it and have a stash, whatever. But it's better. And my sister's husband was like, you're gonna work on it that much, that hard, get a hot rod. I'm like, it is a hot rod. Oh, I'm glad you saw him. That was a big job, okay? Oh man. Mm. Yeah, I didn't put a description or anything on this show, or I was driving when I made that other one a little while ago. And it took me this long to get home, brush my rusty hair, change my shirt, and make a cup of coffee. But nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, and I also found the water drain plugs that I didn't know I needed to use this time around. So that happened, and I'm really tired. It wore me out doing that job, and I thought I was going to be done. I thought it was not going to take 3 hours, but it did because I didn't have the drill. It's called a deep dish, or it looks like a deep dish where the fingers are pointed out of the metal brush. I didn't have one of those. It was somewhere, but nobody could find it. I had a wire wheel and made it interesting. the rim is not going to be salvageable because it's probably, yeah, we're going to have a panel. We're going to have a panel. I'm probably going to go ahead and jump straight to the panel, but to give myself a little more recoup time and like maybe a 10-minute delay on the panel, right? Because I normally would be, I started at the end of my hour's slot, right? And that's okay. So I'm looking at the clock. I'm at less than 6 minutes in. I just wanted to let you know that's it. And I wanted to go over some empathy stuff. I didn't make a prep for this show. I should have, because it would have made right now a lot easier. But that's okay. Oh yeah. All right, cool. Lynn says, sounds like plan. We're ready here. We can mock something up. Yep. Bang it out. We can bang something out real quick. We got something. I mean, I got updates on a couple of things, and they're really panel items because I could tell you about them, but they're really panel items. And oh, I did want to talk about Martin at the Legion, the guy who is always, tell me what you know about this stuff, and I don't believe it. And we're friends. We love each other. My brother, right? Well, it came to me that I didn't know much about him other than what we talked about. I didn't know he lived in town, if he lived in town, if he lived in his car, or anything like that. And he's a neat dude, right? I still want to know more because, well, we're friends. He's about 10 years younger, right? And he's a neat guy. He's definitely got the quantum link going on. Definitely got the quantum link going on. Even though he keeps trying to convert me to Christianity, I'm like, not in. No, that's okay. But he is a neat guy, and I'm glad I got to hang out with him. And man, the bill for the car was $3,000 on the front end. Okay, that's an update. I don't know if I updated last week. It was over $3,000. So now I'm in the hole for it. But that's okay. I can dig my way out of this hole fairly quickly. They said 12 months. No, this ain't gonna last for 12 months, right? I got a credit card because of it for one store, the store credit card for the place I went to, but it rides like it's new. And I'm gonna upgrade it too. Because the '04 Elantra is like the similar year of Tiburon, and that's a sports car. If the Tiburon is a Mustang, the Elantra is the Escort, to give you a scale of how these cars are to each other, right? And just like the Mustang, it is front engine rear drive. My car, I always wondered why a little Econobox front wheel drive car had a big hump in the middle of it, because it's the same chassis as the Tiburon. I'm not going to put the engine. That's a big conversion. I'm not going to do that. Why do that? But the chassis parts fit, the suspension parts fit, and I'm going to put the rear suspension from a Tiburon. It's a direct bolt-on. I love it. New struts, got OEM struts in the back. 20 years old. They have done a great job. So let's upgrade. The ones I got in the front, the new ones, they're stock replacements. They're fine. But I want the Tiburon anti-sway bar. I want the Tiburon sway bar on the front. And hey, Aussie, I got started way late. We're going to jump to the panel in just a few minutes. I'm just talking about a couple of things before we go in a panel in like 15 minutes. Okay. After I cut this off. So yeah, there is a path to upgrading for the Hyundai. And so, but that's where I'm at with that. Nothing else on the other cars. I haven't done anything else on the other cars yet because, well, I needed my 30 mile an hour, 30 mile a gallon get around car to be able to go to work and afford to go to work. Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim, I got started really late. I've been on for all of a little over 10 minutes. We're going to go to the panel because I'm worn out from basically doing body work on my car. I fixed my trunk. It was rusted out and I took care of it, right? And the next time it ever rusts out, diamond plate, make it into a truck with a door on it. Alrighty then. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, and we're going to go to the panel in 15 minutes or so because I just got in, changed my shirt. I'm still covered in rust. You just can't see it. My hair is full of rust powder. So I am going to, oh, yeah. Y'all are going to have to drag information out of me because I'm like, It's okay. It's okay. It is the way it is for some reason. I don't need to know it. So, hey, angler, yeah. Well, I already did the quick wash up. Washing my hair, dude, it's a process, right? So, I washed my face, washed my arms and my hands, and I've got coffee going. So, the power of Alien Girl is sustaining me on this one. Her early morning energy is really coming through. I'm drawing off of the early morning energy from Alien Girl to keep me going because this is prime time for me. But that was a big job. Okay, drag some information at me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this one. Call it a short solo. And you watched Alien, cool. I fixed the trunk and come back for the panel. The panel is going to be in 15 minutes or so. Okay. I want more coffee. So, hey, Samantha, thank you. Happy Easter to you too. Happy Easter, everybody. Easter is either here or coming up. Right. Coming up. We will come upon Easter during the panel, I think, maybe. Okay. Thanks for everybody for showing up. I got started really late. I was working on my car, my hands-on working, and I'm gonna get some more coffee. We're gonna jump to the panel in about 15 minutes or so. Thanks. Okay. Out of here, keeping it quantum for at least the next 15 minutes. See you then.